There's child abuse in Orthodox Jewish bathhouses. This is an article on Vice.com, and 63-year-old Rabbi Nuchem Rosenberg spoke with Christopher Ketchum, and he tells stories about when he was a part of Brooklyn's Satmar Hasidic community. And I've been to this area. I've walked around in this part of Brooklyn. It's not close at all to where I live, but once I did just walk through there to see what it was like. And now he is basically breaking his silence about the child abuse, sex with young boys, and all sorts of stuff that's going on in these bathhouses that exist. These are the bathhouses where Jews go. Orthodox women are supposed to go after having their period. Both men and women go after, for example, for Yom Kippur, to rid yourself of sins. And there's child abuse going on there. There is child sex abuse. It needs to be stopped. These communities, in particular, this one in Brooklyn, is relatively insular, and it can be difficult for outside enforcement of the law to happen in an unobstructed way. This guy, this particular rabbi, has had bleach thrown at him on the street because he is blowing the whistle. And it really got me to thinking, Louis, what is common amongst extreme religious beliefs across Islam, Christianity, and Judaism that leads to this type of child abuse? Because child abuse exists in the extreme areas of many religions. And I found an article on Pathos by Terry Firma who says, let's look at what there is in common here that would lead to this. There's a patriarchal worldview in many cases. There's a feeling of divine empowerment. God is with me, I can do anything. Often there is sexual repression. There is the belief that forgiveness is just a confession or a prayer away, so whatever you do can be forgiven. There is access to children who very often will accept authority with absolutely no question. There is the unquestioning trust of the flock in its clergy so that those in power can get away with this stuff. And there is the reluctance to go to the police or press charges in many cases, in part because you think the religious leaders are really overall doing good things, right? They are the connection to God. So this is an absolutely horrifying story. And I think we need to just consider the common factors that lead to everything we've talked about within the Christian church groups, the Catholic Church, the Boy Scouts, within Orthodox Jewish communities, in Muslim countries, the boy husbands or whatever it is that's called when the Muslim men get boys to have sex with. It's horrible. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you've got all of this. You got this list here, and it's the perfect storm. But I think it all starts with sexual repression. I think that's the catalyst here.
I think you're right. Let's take a break. Next, we will talk to former Congressman Bob Ney. He's a Republican, about what is going on with Republicans, and then your voicemails and much more still coming up.